You're watching News Channel 4 at 5.
We begin here at 5 o'clock with protesters speaking out about the war in Afghanistan.
In just a few hours, President Barack Obama is expected to address the nation on his plan to send additional troops overseas. News Channel 4's Russell Carter has been following the story. He joins us live from Northwest 23rd and Classen with more. Russell?
Well, Meg, as you can see, we better have about 24 protesters right here on Northwest 23rd and Classen. Some of these sides are saying veterans for peace, home for peace, but some people still believe that more troops in Afghanistan is necessary.
We've spent $187 billion in Afghanistan in an 8-year war with no results.
They are asking for peace, but in just a few hours, President Barack Obama is expected to announce a plan that would send 30,000 more troops to Afghanistan. Nathaniel Batchelder with Peace House in Oklahoma City is a Vietnam veteran and is protesting the violence.
It is militarily unwinnable. I still believe that we can make a difference in Afghanistan and turn the Afghani people into friends of the United States by a shift in policy.
It's way past time. 8 years is way too long. That's twice as long as World War II.
Warren Hinthor is also speaking out about the war after his son Jeffrey was killed in Iraq back in 2005. He doesn't want any more Oklahoma soldiers to lose their lives.
We support the military completely, but the military has been stressed now for 8 years. Some of these kids are on their 5th tour, and that's unimaginable.
There's a time for peace and a time for war, and war is not pretty, but sometimes it is necessary.
However, former state representative Kevin Calvey, who served in Iraq, believes more troops in Afghanistan could be the key to ending this war.
The worst thing would be to lose, and that's why I do think a troop surge appears to be necessary now. That's what the commander on the ground, handpicked by President Obama, has been saying for the last 3-4 months.
Now, this rally right here is scheduled to wrap up about 5:30, and there could be several more demonstrations, depending on what President Barack Obama has to say. Reporting live in Northwest Oklahoma City, Russell Carter, News Channel 4 HD.
Russell, thank you. Since 2003, 13 Oklahoma soldiers have died in Afghanistan. 76 Oklahomans have died in the war in Iraq.
Well, it is shaping up to be one of his most important speeches. Tonight, President Barack Obama lays out his rationale for escalating the U.S. effort in Afghanistan.
They're going to be probably wildly enthusiastic about what the president has to say. Don't forget, all of them, every single one of them, when he graduates, is going over there to fight.
The president will detail plans to send about 30,000 more young Americans to the war. The setting of his primetime TV speech is the U.S. Military Academy at West Point. Instead of hunting the Taliban in remote areas, the bigger American force will focus on making Afghan cities safer and training Afghan forces on a timeline. Critics don't like that.
I think this will actually create more violence. It will not enhance our national security.
Well, the commander-in-chief will promise an exit strategy tonight. And because the president has this speech tonight, we do have a programming change to pass along. President Obama's address to the nation will begin at 7. That will push the 2-hour episode of The Biggest Loser to 8. And Jay Leno will not be shown tonight.
And we wanted to know what you felt about the war in Afghanistan, so here are the results of our viewers' voice poll. Survey USA phoned 500 here in the city asking this question. Do you approve or disapprove of the way President Barack Obama is handling the situation in Afghanistan? The majority, 54%, disapprove, with 38% approving, 7% not sure. We also asked, President Obama is expected to announce he will send 30,000 additional troops to Afghanistan. Is that too many, too few, or just enough? The majority, 40%, say too many, 28% said too few, 27% said just the right amount, with 5% unsure.
Now, first weather from the Forewarned Storm Team.
It was beautiful and blue a few short hours ago, but now skies are very gray and getting grayer by the moment as this storm system now very much moving into central Oklahoma. Let's go to the Forewarned Storm Scanner. Now, the upper level low pressure area is centered down southwest of Lubbock, Texas, and the snow is only in the high plains of far west Texas. Otherwise, it is all rain from Dallas and Austin and Waco into southern Oklahoma this afternoon. Temperatures are just not cold enough to get much snow going, except out near and west of Lubbock, and this rain is lifting to the north at around 20 miles per hour. Let's go to the forewarned storm tracker. We'll take a closer look here at the metro. We're dry in Oklahoma County. A couple of sprinkles down by Purcell, and a bit more rain near Anadarko and Fort Cobb and Apache. Outdoors this evening here in the metro, it'll be cool, it will be cloudy, and temperatures will drift down through the lower 40s by the 10 o'clock news, and by around 9 or 10 o'clock, we'll probably start seeing a few light showers move into the metro from the south. But I think the morning drive is looking wet and not icy, as temperatures are going to stay above freezing tomorrow morning. We'll have more on that, Megan Lance, coming up in weather.
All right, Mike, thank you very much. It is an ambitious goal, lose 1 million pounds. Oklahoma City Mayor Mick Cornett challenged folks across the city to shed the weight in an effort to fight obesity.
Well, now this city is going on a diet program has hit the halfway point, 500,000 pounds lost. The mayor says more people are getting active and getting outdoors.
News Channel 4's Adam Mertz is live in the city with more on this major milestone. Adam, what'd you find out?
That's right. The city is halfway to its goal of 1 million pounds, and the mayor is crediting the outdoor trails in the area for at least some of the weight loss.
40,000 people have joined together in an effort to lose weight and have accomplished a goal of reaching 500,000 pounds.
500,000 pounds lost, now just 500,000 more to go. It's a challenge from Oklahoma City Mayor Mick Cornett, asking folks to get active and shed the pounds. 1 million to be exact.
There are individual stories that will bring tears to your eyes. Individuals that have lost over 100 pounds. Families that have gone together and lost 200 and 300 pounds. Their lives are immeasurably better for it.
The Woodson Park Trail on the south side of the city provided the backdrop for the mayor to announce the 500,000-pound milestone for the This City is Going on a Diet initiative. Mayor Cornett believes the trails throughout the city encourage an active lifestyle, much like his diet plan. Jogging groups like Runhers use it all the time.
To have trails and marked off like at Lake Hefner and at the Oklahoma City River, it's so nice.
The mayor is also pushing for more trails like this throughout the city. He says additional trails will play a vital role in overall health.
I think we're seeing the beginning of a cultural shift in Oklahoma City to a community that takes a little bit higher priority of its health.
The mayor says the city wants to add close to 50 miles of trails around the city, but the funding for those trails hinges on whether voters pass Maps 3. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Adam. If you lose 30 and then gain 15, do you have to go back in and say you gained 15 pounds? I'm just speaking hypothetically,
yeah,
of course.
hypothetically, of course. I don't know, Lance.
Okay.
I don't know.
We'll look into that.
Still to come on Oklahoma's News Channel 4.
Authorities in Florida have now concluded their investigation into Tiger Woods' car crash, what was listed on the final report, and find out what citation he's now facing.
And a brawl, all caught on tape. A look at that fight and the charges several bouncers are now facing. That's next on Oklahoma's News Channel 4 HD.